and you have caused me pain. True and honest pain today. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about some One Piece bad takes. I posted a community post asking people for some One Piece bad takes. I specifically said I'm not looking for hot takes because I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to have fun. Basically, the meme of posting a picture of something very famous and well-known and saying, what is this, wrong answers only, is kind of the vibe I'm going for today. I was late for a live stream for a chapter reading on my Patreon, and I just told them to throw a bunch of bad takes at me as a way to entertain themselves until I get there. And there were some really good ones, so I was like, let's all hang out. Let's all do this together, because it was fun. And I did also request that this will be anime friendly, so for you anime only people, I'll make sure to only put in the video anime only friendly content, so we can all chill. Wow, maybe we shouldn't start with the top comments. Why is the top comment Sanji's motivation for wanting the clear fruit is so relatable? I think there's a layer of honesty to that. I'm not gonna lie. You meant it. You meant that. The One Piece is the friends we made along the way. Do you know, one of my friends actually texted me. They saw this community post and then text me and said, this is my bad take. And it's like, man, what? That is a bad take. I mean, I know that it's a meme at this point, and I know that Oda has officially said that's not it, thankfully. But I do think that the fandom would somehow, the entire fandom would just meld into one lumpy, ugly blob, and personally go to Japan and knock down Oda's door if this happened. And then Oda would draw it because that character would fit into One Piece. Zoro never actually gave up bounty hunting. He's just biding his time until he can betray and kill the crew for vast wealth and prestige. That's brilliant. That's beautiful. I love the idea. Oh, I know it's not true. I know it would never happen. I know Oda would never write that, but I love it. I love the idea that Zoro is just playing the long game. All this time, he just knew that kid has the potential to be the Pirate King. And so he's just been waiting until he becomes the Pirate King, and then he's just gonna turn on them all. Oh man. There's fan fiction for this. There's fan fiction for this where Zoro turns on the crew to collect bounty. Nami probably turns with, almost certainly Nami turns with him. Zoro and Nami team up to collect bounty. Zoro does it for the name and the prestige. Nami does it just probably at the last minute. She's probably Nakama, sees Zoro turning, sees his motivation, gets the little money symbol in her eyes, and then turns with him. And then just kind of like stands in the background and says, yeah, go Zoro, maybe like gets a couple of hits in with her weather staff. And then we have a Zoro-Sanji face-off. I think Zoro has to win. Zoro has to win. Not because of power scaling, calm down, chill. But Zoro has to win in this scenario because I want him to, because I like the betrayal. Takes down Sanji. Zoro pulls a hunk of meat out of his pocket and just chucks it at Luffy because he understands his captain. Luffy gets distracted, starts eating. Zoro takes him down, collects his bounty. Nami runs off with all of it, just completely robs Zoro. And Zoro lives unhappily ever after. That's the end of One Piece. Did everybody just click off the video? I feel like something happened just now. I can feel that everybody just left. Zoro is not lost. He's heading to Laugh Tale. Oh, I do love that actually. Something within him, it's like a magnet, like he's just magnetized to Laugh Tale. And so when somebody says, Zoro, go over there, and then he immediately goes in the wrong direction, he's like a compass. He's always pointing in the direction of Laugh Tale. That's pretty funny. I dig it. One Piece should be a full-body women's swimsuit, and Roger laughed due to how funny he found the obvious pun he was leaving behind at Laugh Tale. Oh, I love that. It would never happen. Oda would never draw a One Piece, but I love that. Ow! This one's stupid. Kuro was the most complex villain in One Piece. No. His plan was convoluted. His plan was stupid. He's like Yzma. Is that topical enough? Y'all know Yzma. You should. His plan A is to turn his enemy into a cockroach and then put that box in a box and put that box into another box and then mail that box to himself and then smash it with a hammer when he's got poison right there on the shelf. Like, he's a dummy. He's a fool. Fake out deaths are actually brilliant because Oda is able to write magnificent emotional scenes and keep his characters alive so that he can do it again, effectively doubling his opportunities to write well. I mean, it would be a bad take anyway, just to say, oh no, it's awesome that Oda does so many fake out deaths. It only adds emotion, but the way you worded that, he's just doubling his opportunity to write well. He's giving us the chance to experience it twice. Oh, that's horrible. I love this just on the surface bad take goes a layer deeper because it's like, no, this is great writing. We should appreciate it because this means that he can just do this to us over and over and over again and we can just appreciate how incredible of a writer he is instead of like the standard complaint of this takes away impact. Like, I still have in the back of my mind that Pedro is returning. He's coming back. Because I don't trust deaths in this series. Oh man, all the people who are totally chill with the fake out deaths are very offended right now, and that's cool. Like what you like, but I hate it. The One Piece is going to contain something meant for Ace because Roger thought his son might go after his treasure in the future, and he never anticipated that it would happen to what would happen to his only begotten son. I asked for bad takes, not sad takes. That's just depressing. I hate that, Marcus. Wow. Every Straw Hat member already fulfilled their dreams during the time skip. Luffy and Rayleigh took a field trip to Laugh Tale. Zoro defeated Mihawk. Sanji found the All Blue. Nami mapped the entire world, etc. The only reason nobody has mentioned it is because they each think they're the only one who's already completed their own journey. So everybody's only there to help everyone else, but nobody is actually trying to accomplish anything anymore. That would be horrible. That would be a terrible reveal if Luffy found the One Piece and like maybe that's what everybody's really trying to do is everybody's just like, oh, okay, I already completed my thing, so let's just help our captain do his thing. And then they all get there and Luffy's like, wow, I did my thing. That's amazing. Now let me start focusing on y'all. Let's make sure that you guys can do your dreams. And they're all just like, oh no, we did it off page. It's done. That would be the most unfulfilling story choice possible. Like that would be worse. Would that be worse than the friends we made along the way being the One Piece? No. Close second. Rule of 3. Big Mom needs to get Amnesia a 3rd time. If something's gonna make me quit reading One Piece, it won't be that. I don't actually know what it would be, but I would yell, I would be rude, I would yell a lot. I would be very angry. Listen, Oda's really good at a lot of tropes, and certain tropes that I actively hate that Oda plays with well and makes me enjoy in his story, and Amnesia, it's not one of them. He should stop using it. I don't think Jinbei is a real Straw Hat because I think he's going to betray the crew in the future. What kind of bad take is that? Gonna betray the crew? Imagine if Jinbei is actually on Big Mom's side still. He's still working for her and all of that was just a nonsense little play thing, whatever, that they put on, even though it was just the two of them in the room. And in fact, he's still working with her to betray the crew with Zoro. He's gonna betray the crew with Zoro and Nami. He's teaming up with them. They've been planning this the whole time. They've been planning this the whole time, even when Jinbei was a warlord and he betrayed and he was the cause of the fishmen and what they did to Nami and her people. They planned this from the start. They're all gonna betray him. The entire crew is secretly just waiting to collect the bounty that Nami will inevitably steal and keep for herself. Wow. The One Piece went dark. The entire story so far has been a dream, and when we finally find the One Piece, Luffy will wake up in that barrel from episode 1, except that rather than being a rubber boy living in a fantastical world in One Piece, he's just a normal kid, and the world will be historically accurate in the real world. How depressing. No. Let's never do that. Oda should honestly bring more characters back from the dead. Like the Straw Hat returned to the East Blue at the end of the series. Luffy shows off his pirate kingness, and then Nami finds out that her mom is actually still alive somehow because reasons. Yeah, it would be really, really cool if Oda could just start bringing all the flashback deaths back into the story and just be like, actually, that one's fine. That one was just like a camera angle thing. They didn't actually die. You just like wounded a little bit, drank some milk, they're fine. That one, you just misunderstood. That one's fine too. Just like every single flashback character. Friggin' bring back Whitebeard. His face was magma'd off, but he's probably fine too. Turns out Ace is super good at living with a hole in his chest. It's like, it's just a medical condition. He's fine. Oh no, Kaido and Big Mom will appear again, but as a lot of other villains will change their heart and take sides in the Straw Hats to fight the world government. Impel Down was an amazing arc, and Buggy will always be the true pirate king, and Crocodile will always be the coolest villain. And I love everything. But that's horrible. The narrator is actually Brook telling the story of Straw Hat Crew and everyone else has already died. I want to know why almost every single dark take that I read is about Brook. There was the one with Roger and Ace, I'll give you that. But I've read a lot of dark takes in this as I've been scrolling, and most of them are about Brook. And I know that his story is already tragic and sad and dark, but you want him to hurt. Oh no, I've skipped a lot of Caribou bad takes because I just don't even want to utter his name out of my mouth, but you've just made me do it. You've done this to me. Caribou is hiding the One Piece in his swamp fruit abyss, and he was actually a former Roger pirate. I hate this so much because I've never actually admitted it in a video. I've never talked about it, even when I was supposed to, even when I was doing the review and it was meant to be mentioned, I skipped over it, but you're gonna make me say it. In Wano, Swampy was an essential part of Luffy's survival with his stupid freaking fruit hiding meat in there for no freaking reason. There's no reason that should have happened. Caribou shouldn't even be in this series and he should go away forever. But I hate that this is actually a possible thing. It won't happen. It would be horribly unsatisfying. Oda would never do that to us, but narratively, it could be true. And you have caused me pain. True and honest pain today. See, the very next comment is about Caribou again. Why? I asked for bad takes, not takes to make me mad. I don't want to talk about him at all, ever. Worst character. This is another Caribou one that's actually really, like, yeah, it's good. You did a good job. It's funny. I just don't even want to say his name. Some people think that my hatred for him is unwarranted. Those people are wrong. I didn't want to be the one to say this, but it needs to be said. Caribou will join the crew. He was with the crew since Fishman Island and is in Wano. He also helped Luffy recover by giving him food after Luffy got knocked out during the raid, / helped him break out of Kaido's prison. He gave Luffy food. They're clearly best friends. Law is obviously Luffy's best friend, so take that one down a notch, please. It's a terrible take. Congratulations. You win the day. The ultimate final battle will be the Davy back fight. I hope so. I want it. Listen, I know y'all hate Long Ring Long Island, and I understand that the anime loved that one and just really wanted it to last longer. I get it. But it's not that bad of an arc. Like, it's not that bad. It's very short. It's fun. There's some awesome Zoro Sanji dynamics in it. It's not that bad. Y'all are just dramatic. I'm not dramatic. I'm never dramatic. And he should go away forever. It's you. You're the problem. And I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of always wanted to go back to the Davy back fight. I just think that there's more to it. There's more opportunity here. Like, what if we lose and go to Davy Jones' locker? Would that not be fun? That might be fun. I don't know. You're haters. I'm pleasant always. The Sunny should have an emotional ending like the Mary, and Frankie should upgrade himself to become the new ship. I love it. I don't want the Mary to have a Sunny kind of ending or anything resembling it. I want the Mary to be her final ship, and I wasn't even gonna read that one, but Frankie becoming the new ship. Yeah, I'm into it. Brook's panty jokes elevate his character more than the Laboon backstory ever did. Oh, that is a bad take. Wow, I'm doing a Brook video later this month, and I'm super excited about it because I adore Brook. That is a beautiful take. It's wrong. It's a bad one. Love it. I'm gonna end the video on this one. I quite like this. Luffy will remember that Zoro killed the dudes on Whisky Peak right before Laugh Tale, and he will kick him off the ship because they fed him. I love the idea. This is brilliant. This is my favorite thing. Luffy has amnesia. He got hit on the head one too many times, and in fact, he's just forgotten about that epic fight on Whisky Peak, and he's forgotten what Zoro did. He's gonna receive a new conch on the head, probably from Queen. Queen will probably just appear out of nowhere and like dance and sing, and we'll all be happy for it. It will make everybody's day better. Conch Luffy on the head, he'll suddenly remember that not only did Zoro do this and must be killed immediately and just shove him off the boat, and Zoro will lose track of direction and swim downward until he dies, but then he'll also remember, I have another brother. So he'll forget about his dream of the One Piece, set sail in another direction to go find said brother, and live happily ever after with him. Nami will betray him, collect the bounty herself, and live happily ever after in the lap of luxury. And Sanji will cook Chopper and eat him. That was one of the bad takes in here that I didn't read out, and it was so good. And that is how the One Piece ends. We're never gonna make it to Laugh Tale. We will never know what the One Piece is. Roger's public execution was fake. He's been on Laugh Tale this whole time. He saved Ace and Whitebeard from Marineford too. I did just say I was done with it. I kept reading and I love that one. Whoops, I'm a liar. Imagine if we get to Laugh Tale and Roger, Ace, and Whitebeard are just like waiting there for us, standing and smile and being like, we're here. Don't ask questions. We're all alive. That's beautiful. Yeah, we'll end it there. Wow, there's so many of these. I'm gonna keep reading through them because this is fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you, but it was fun for me. Feel free to leave your own bad takes, not hot takes. We're not trying to fight today. We're trying to laugh. Feel free to leave your own bad takes in the comments of this video. If you want to keep playing, I will keep reading. Garp is going to die and we'll meet Luffy's other grandfather who we'd never met before, but is super important, and he'll inherit Garp's will of comedically assaulting his grandson. Oh, I love that one! Garp has been built up to be such an interesting character who we've learned nothing about and barely know at all, who definitely has, Oda's gonna do something with him. Imagine if he just dies. And we're like, but there's another grandpa. Here he is. He's gonna do the thing that we were waiting for Garp to do. And also hit Luffy a lot. I gotta stop reading these. I'm trying to outro. I have more videos coming. Just this month, in fact, I have a video on Brook that I'm working on that should be fun and terrible and sad, and then I have a video on chapters. Just chapter talk. It's not, this should be fun. Buggy was better as a one-off early series villain. Foxy should have that clown cloud. Excuse you? You want Foxy to be the one that's always stumbling into success? You want Foxy to be the character that's constantly, I know you don't mean it, but don't disrespect Buggy. You can disrespect any other character. We can create headcanon on any other character being comedically evil, stupid, making bad choices, betraying their crew, anyone but Buggy. Anyway, I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel. In February, I'm probably skipping Wednesdays, or at least for part of February. I don't really know. It's a busy month for me. And I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday on the second channel, updating you on what I'm reading, currently doing more in-depth reviews. We're currently talking about Vagabond over there with my friend Philip. So like, you can watch that if you want. Chopper and Robin should end up together as they already shower together, confirmed by Oda. I'll see you again soon. Bye.